On Wednesday, Tottenham Hotspur striker Dominic Solanke trained with his teammates at Hotspur Way for the first time. The Spurs women have just confirmed 4 pre-season fixtures ahead of the new season. Sky Sports have stated that Spurs still want to bring in a winger and a midfielder before the 30th of August deadline. Les Ferdinand on Dominic Solanke, he has come out and said they will have to have that supply line for him. There is not a lot of players who are better than him at the moment. The Daily Telegraph have stated that Postecoglou is demanding his side win silverware this season, and it is expected that more players will go out on loan.
Chris Cowlin. Fan cams. Club news. Transfer news. Match previews. Legend interviews. Spurs women. Press conferences. Covering everything Tottenham and England.
Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. This is another edition of Tottenham News, where I'll be going through all of the latest Spurs news, rumours and reports. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button, like, share and comment below. And if you're listening to this on an audio platform, please do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. So let's start by talking about new signing Dominic Solanke. The Tottenham Hotspur striker trained with his new teammates for the first time on Wednesday. The striker, who joined from Bournemouth on Saturday, got to work at Hotspur Way with full focus on our opening fixture away to Leicester on Monday evening. On Wednesday, the Tottenham Hotspur women confirmed 4 pre-season fixtures as part of their preparations for the 2024-2025 Barclays Women's Super League campaign, with all the games being played behind closed doors. Robert Villaham's side will begin their programme by facing FA Women's Championship side London City Lionesses on Saturday the 17th of August, before taking on Southampton on Thursday the 22nd of August. Feyenoord on Wednesday the 11th of September will be our third opponent before concluding our schedule on Sunday the 15th of September with a fixture against Manchester United. The Spurs women will be playing a further 2 undisclosed friendlies during their pre-season programme. So the pre-season schedule is as follows: Saturday the 17th of August against London City Lionesses, Thursday the 22nd of August against Southampton, Wednesday the 11th of September against Feyenoord, and Sunday the 15th of September against Manchester United. Sky Sports presenter and journalist Michael Bridge has come out and said that Tottenham's new signing Dominic Solanke is ready to start against Leicester City next Monday, but they are still keen on signing an energetic midfielder and a winger in this window. Former Tottenham Hotspur striker Les Ferdinand has been talking about new Tottenham signing Dominic Solanke. He said, "I have watched Dominic now for the last couple of years and he seems to progress and get better each year. Scoring 19 league goals in what was a struggling team last year only added to his reputation and what he is doing. He has been at Chelsea and Liverpool, so he has got some good clubs under his credentials." Going to Spurs now, with the way that the team plays, they will have to have that supply line for him to feed on. A lot of the fans get caught up with the player has to come from a big club and cost 80 to 100 million pounds for it to be anything worth talking about. He is a proven goal scorer in the Premier League, and if you get to that stage where he will feel it doesn't matter where he goes, that he can score goals with the form that he is in at the moment. With the direction that Tottenham are going in, you can only see him as an asset to the football club. And in truth of the matter, when you look around, there is not a lot who are much better than him at the moment. Zlatan Ibrahimovic has been talking about AC Milan signing former Tottenham Hotspur right-back Emerson Royal. He said, "With Emerson, we have an extra reinforcement for the team. He was very keen to come to us. I want to welcome Emerson Royal to the club. We have been following him now for a while and we have brought him at the right time." Zlatan then went on to say, a physical, offensive and defensive player. He plays with a lot of intensity and a lot of grit. With Emerson Royal, we become even stronger. He was one of the objectives we set out from the beginning of the transfer market. We are happy. The Evening Standard have just reported that it is expected that Spurs will loan out Alfie Devine, Ashley Phillips and Jamie Donnelly before the 30th of August deadline. But it is also expected that Mikey Moore will remain part of Postecoglou's squad for the upcoming season. A report has just been published by the Daily Telegraph, and they are stating strong signings and smart strategy. Ange Postecoglou's Tottenham project steps up a gear. Australian manager has his new centre-forward in Dominic Solanke and is demanding his side win some silverware this season. In this report from the Daily Telegraph, it says that Tottenham started behind-the-scenes work on signing Dominic Solanke in June, and while the deal was far from straightforward, it did put a smile on the face of Ange Postecoglou, who had been determined for the club to sign an out-and-out number 9. The Daily Telegraph then go on to say, given Tottenham's immediate need for someone to put the ball in the back of the net, Postecoglou told the rest of the club's transfer committee that he wanted someone with experience of playing in the Premier League and someone who could handle playing 40 to 45 games with a Europa League campaign on the horizon and could fit in to his tactical plan. It was quickly agreed that Dominic Solanke ticked every box, and Tottenham have undoubtedly signed someone for now by agreeing to a deal worth £65 million for a 26-year-old, which shows that Postecoglou's project is about trying to win things as quickly as possible. Whether or not those on the outside believe it is realistic, Ange Postecoglou will send out his team for the season with the intention of winning every competition, including the Premier League title, that they enter. It might all prove to be wishful thinking, but Postecoglou's Tottenham team must be ready to take advantage if some of their rivals trip up. Tottenham's players simply ran out of steam at the end of their first season under Postecoglou, and they now must combine the domestic calendar with Europe. But there is confidence they will now be in a better physical shape to the last course and that the squad is better suited to him. Postecoglou would have ideally liked to team Solanke with Conor Gallagher, but Chelsea never quoted Spurs less than £45 million despite agreeing to sell him to Spanish club Atletico Madrid for £33.7 million. The Daily Telegraph have also stated the priority for Ange Postecoglou was Solanke, and he accepted that it would have been difficult for Spurs to finance the signing of two players for a combined £110 million when there is work to be done elsewhere in the squad, either in this transfer window or in future windows. Postecoglou was understanding that a move for Nico Williams was never particularly realistic. Tottenham were one of the clubs to inquire what the conditions of the deal would be, and were told that the winger's £50 million Athletic Bilbao release clause could only be triggered by one immediate payment. Tottenham's strategy has been to shape up the squad into a closer image of their head coach and what he demands from the players. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, who joined Marseille, is still recognised inside the club as being an excellent midfielder, but he clearly does not suit Postecoglou's style. Emerson Royal, who moved to AC Milan, did not want to be Pedro Neto's distant understudy while he retains ambitions to play for Brazil. The plan is for more exits before the transfer window shuts, and just who leaves may dictate any remaining incoming business, which, other than Solanke, has been just two young talents of enormous potential arrive at Tottenham this summer. Archie Gray was not viewed as a priority target at the start of the window, but when Tottenham got wind that the 18-year-old could be joining Brentford, the club quickly made their move. Tottenham agreed a deal to sign another 18-year-old Lucas Bergvall in February, but the midfielder has only just joined Postecoglou's squad this summer, and it is fair to say that everyone has been impressed with what they have seen. Johan Lang, Tottenham's technical director, has been credited with beating Barcelona to the signing of Bergvall, who is rated as one of the best young European talents in the game. Those who have seen him up close and personal are excited about what the Swede can achieve once he can get fit enough to carry out Postecoglou's instructions for full games. The structured and methodical way in which Lang works has helped Chairman Daniel Levy get on with what he is good at, and that is negotiating. The pair have been joined in recruitment meetings by Postecoglou and Chief Football Officer Scott Munn. Fabio Paratici remains close to Daniel Levy, but he has not been present in meetings or played a role in any of the major incomings or outgoings to date, which marks a shift in Tottenham's approach to the transfer window. The biggest change, however, is that Tottenham are a team that go into the season wanting to win, with Postecoglou looking to pick the pockets of the opposition rather than his own players. Now, my thoughts on everything in this episode. Now, let's start with the report from the Daily Telegraph. Ange Postecoglou is demanding his side win silverware this season. I tell you what, wouldn't that be nice? Ange Postecoglou's second season at the club, and Tottenham Hotspur finally win a trophy after the very long drought. Putting the trophies to one side, just talking about the 12, 13 months that Ange Postecoglou has had at the football club. I tell you what a transformation. Lots of players have come in the door. Lots of players have gone out the door. Spurs have done a brilliant job in offloading so many players. It now looks in the next couple of weeks that Postecoglou would like to send a number of the development players out on loan, including Devine, Donnelly, and Phillips. If that did happen, I'm sure that they will go and get some good minutes at Championship or League One clubs and gain some good experience. But when you look at the squad, where it is now to where it was, say, 12 months ago, even Postecoglou come out and said in a recent press conference that 50% of the people, the players, the staff aren't here now to what were here last year. He's come out and said a number of times the club needed change, major change, and we certainly have got major change. Every transfer window we're getting stronger and stronger. Every transfer window we're getting better and better. With that said though, we do still need a couple more players coming in the door, 100%. As I've said on previous episodes, we've just lost a couple of experienced players in Højbjerg and Emerson Royale, and I believe that those types of players do need to be replaced in the squad, especially now we are playing in Europe. Now, Dominic Solanke trained with his teammates for the first time on Wednesday, so he's certainly fitting in. Let's hope that he will start and make his debut against Leicester on Monday in our first Premier League game of the new season, and let's hope that he does get off to a flying start. But I feel like our former striker Ferdinand, talking about Dominic Solanke, has hit the nail on the head really when he said there is not a lot of players out there at the moment who are better than him. He also called him a proven goal scorer in the Premier League. A lot of people online, when I put the comments up earlier, have come out and said, well, he's not proven. It was just one season where he scored 19 goals. But he's in the moment. He's an extremely confident striker at the moment. And the finishing last season was exceptional in a team that finished mid-table. 19 goals in 38 games. As I said in previous episodes, I'm sure that a lot of the top 6 clubs would love their strikers and love their forward players to be scoring 19 goals in 38 Premier League games. But it's going to be an interesting one. Of course, Graham Souness in the last couple of days has said that it's a risk. There has been mixed reviews and comments about our brand new signing. But of course, time will tell. The first couple of games, let's hope that he can get off to a flying start. But he is a very, very confident striker. And he has a lot of ability. So I am very excited to see him in a Spurs shirt. Was he my choice? No. But what I do love about the report from the Daily Telegraph today is the fact that it says that Spurs were eyeing up Solanke a couple of months ago in June. They were doing some background work. This is the guy that Ange Postecoglou wanted. And how many times, literally every week, I come out and say, I like players with Premier League experience. They know the Premier League, they know it in and out, and it's less of a risk in my opinion. And the fact that Ange Postecoglou wanted someone with Premier League experience, I think says a lot. And the fact that Ange Postecoglou is even trying to sign players like Nico Williams in this transfer window, he's ambitious. He has won everywhere he's gone. He wants to win at Tottenham, and hopefully he will be successful at the club. Because, as I say, every window that goes on and on at the football club, we do need to keep strengthening, and we do need to keep getting better and better and better. And as I said before, a couple more players, 100% we need in this window. Sky Sports' Michael Bridge has come out and said that a midfielder and a winger. Spurs are still trying to get those positions filled in this transfer window. So let's wait and see. Thanks for watching and thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit the subscribe button, like, share and comment below. And if you listen to this on an audio platform, please do hit the follow button and leave a review if you can. Enjoy the rest of your week. Stay safe and well. Until the next one, come on you Spurs.